Welcome to the Tech Doctors podcast series on how to think about autonomous vehicles. This is part six, the summary and conclusion, and I'm Dr. Mike Ali. So we introduced our three circles of autonomous vehicle hell, and there's a reason why we named them that, and that's simply because uh, creating an autonomous vehicle and building services around it is very hard. And part of the reason for that is, as we discussed in previous videos, the environment is so complex. And by complex, we mean that not only are the individual elements of the environment complex, but also the way they interact is complex. So weather interacts with roads, emergency vehicles interact with both other vehicles and your vehicle, all kinds of different animals on the road that change behavior based on whether it's day or night. Any one of those things is difficult when you put them together and they interact in ways that are unpredictable, creates a very complex environment that you're operating in. The other thing with the other circles that we talked about was that viable business models really rely on better than human autonomous driving capability, which is not being achieved in practice, even with non-trivial off-vehicle support systems that require 3D mapping and either in-vehicle or remote safety drivers or both. And also on the vehicle, cutting-edge research-based systems in sensing, world modeling, and behavior generation. So what should you do recognizing this? And our conclusion really is to say stay skeptical. And by that we mean as in skeptical inquiry. So look for the answer to how after an assertion. So if someone makes a statement, we know how to scale this autonomous driving service to other cities and stay profitable. The question would be how? How are you going to do that? Don't just accept trust me or that's proprietary as an answer to how. And lastly, check the credentials of the people who are promoting the technology. So a lot of times we'll see things on YouTube by people who are just vehicle operators, right? They say, "Oh, I bought a Tesla, and here's why I like it, and here's why I think full self-driving is good enough for autonomy." Or I'm a person who took a ride in a Waymo taxi, and here's my experience. Those are interesting anecdotal piece of information, but they're not um, structured engineering research, unbiased, objective reviews of the capabilities of the autonomous driving systems in those vehicles. So with that, thank you for joining us for this series. I hope you found it informative, and let's continue to watch this space together.